Today we are going to talk about the Avengers movie. This is probably the best popular MCU movie in Phase 1. This really got a lot of fans into Marvel. I think the most biggest thing about this movie really brings out a lot is of all the characters they did in the MCU, like Iron Man, Thor, Captain America, Hulk, Hawkeye, and Black Widow. Like, they brought all of those 6 characters into one movie, and I think that's a cool thing to do. Also, bringing other characters from other movies into this movie as well. I love this movie, by the way, so let's get started to it. This is the second time we're going to see the Space Stone in the movies. The first time we actually saw it in the last movie we saw was Captain America and the first Avengers. Nick Fury is the person started with the Avengers. He's the one got all of the superheroes all together. This is the 4th time we're going to see Phil Coulson in a movie. And they also brought Professor Eric Solovic in this movie, and basically he was in Thor. First time seeing Maria Hill in the movie, played by Kobe Smulders. You probably know her from other movies and the TV show How You Met Your Mother.
I think I'm in love with you.
What? What?
S.H.I.E.L.D. has the tech of using the stone for using by weapons to make the Avengers S.H.I.E.L.D. more powerful and just helping their own country. And then Loki shows up. And fortunately of the Space Stone, really it ports people into places. He took other people from S.H.I.E.L.D. and Dr. Eric and Hawkeye in Loki's wings of helping him to take down the Avengers. When Loki absolutely escapes with the Tesseract, Nick Fury just knew this is the beginning of the Avengers going to start, and we are at war. The next Avengers character we're going to see in the movie is Black Widow, Natasha Romanoff. Got a call from Phil Coulson, and Coulson is telling her to get the big man. And right to it, we got the 3rd Avengers character, Hulk. Now we're going to see the 4th character of the Avengers group, and that is Captain America. He is punching some bags, getting some, flashback from when he went into the ice and a coma for 7 years. Fury is the one went to Steve Rogers to having him to join the Avengers. And the last thing of what Captain America said to Fury is Fury said something about of what you're supposed to do with the Tesseract, and this is what Captain America said.
You should have left it in the ocean.
And for that is basically the last time we actually did see the Space Stone, when in Captain America and the first Avengers, Howard Stark was actually the one found the Space Stone. Speaking of the ocean, we're getting the 5th character of the Avengers group, the biggest, Tony Stark, Iron Man. Got a date with Pepper Potts, but got ignored from Phil Coulson.
Phil, come in.
Phil?
I can't stay.
His first name is Agent.
And then boom, we got all the Avengers. We're just missing one. Captain America, Black Widow was going and facing off with Loki, and then somehow Iron Man just came along and just like boom, like it's done. We're taking Loki. Let's get this done.
Mr. Stark. Captain.
And then finally we're going to see Thor lightning coming through. He's taking Loki. Big fight with Thor versus Iron Man. Crazy scene where Thor hitting Captain America and thing just totally exploded. Having all of the Avengers, all six of them, all together besides of Hawkeye because he's actually working for Loki. But they're on like that big giant ship, like what the military is using. This is probably like the most like funny scene in the movie.
Batman is playing Galaga. Thought we wouldn't notice, but we did.
Black Widow is talking to Loki, and then Loki was talking about all the stuff what Black Widow did was wrong, like Draco's daughter. And we actually figured that out into the Black Widow movie. And basically what Loki was trying to do is getting all of the five, the Avengers and Nick Fury, like all of them are like hating each other and like fight each other and stuff. And that's just what happened.
You need to step away. Why shouldn't the guy let off a little steam?
You know damn well why. Back off.
Oh, I'm starting to want you to make me.
Yeah. Big man in a suit of armor. Take that off. What are you?
Genius, billionaire, playboy, philanthropist.
I know.
Because he thought of like who's the monster now, and then it's basically the Hulk. Hawkeye and his Loki groove attack the ship. Cap and Iron Man are helping each other. First time actually seeing Bruce Banner becoming Hulk. And the crazy scene where Hulk is like running towards the Black Widow, like just smashing like a ton of stuff. This is probably the first time everybody wants to see this, and it's basically Hulk versus Thor. And we actually did see of Hulk is like about like he was trying to grab the hammer and he can't because he's not worthy. Thor got captured, Loki got out, and then Loki stabbed Phil Coulson in the back, leading to his death. Black Widow knocked Hawkeye down and basically got him back to normal. And we probably have like the most biggest attack in New York City. And I'm gonna tell you all of like my favorite scenes and funny scenes and badass scenes and stuff. So it's gonna be a doozy ride. So let's see what we got. Hawkeye showing his moves. Captain America's showing his moves off on a bus. Second time seeing the Hulk becoming the Hulk, getting angry. Classic badass scene of all the Avengers together. Hulk smash. Hawkeye no look move. Captain America held Black Widow for a ride. Captain America and Iron Man working together. Hulk and Thor working together. Hawkeye shoots Loki and then it totally blows it in his face. Hulk smash Loki.
Enough! You are all of you beneath me. I am a god, you dull creature, and I will not be bullied by that. Puny god.
Hawkeye fly off to the from the building into the building, and this is actually where Kate Bishop actually saw the Avengers, and the only person she saw was Hawkeye. a bomb was going towards to New York City, but Iron Man totally grabbed the bomb, went through the portal where all the aliens came from, and then totally exploded them, and then they all died and stuff. And then they shut the portal with the spear, what Loki had, and also has the Mind Stone, so that's another stone in the movie. Iron Man survived, and then Hulk like totally like caught him in air, smacking to the ground hard. He's alive. War's over. Avengers won, and then they tried that new restaurant called Shawarma. Speaking of when they were showing the post credit, this is probably the time I'm actually saying post credit in these videos, and when they were showing all six of them eating shawarma, people actually other people are saying of why is Steve Rogers covering his face with his hand and stuff, because Chris Evans is actually doing another movie when they were shooting this post-credit scene, and fortunately he was growing his beard, so they were not showing that. Of course, like, I don't know why, but I love this movie so much. This is like the main thing what Marvel did, starting with these movies and basically bringing all these characters together, and that's just basically what the Avengers are. Like, there's just a group of people have like powers and good people saving their own countries and stuff. Like, it's all in the comics, so like it's coming like live action, and like it's like the coolest thing ever. Basically, like having like a big giant cast crew like in this movie, like it's absolutely insane, and it's gonna get better and better when they're gonna like all the Marvel characters like come together and stuff. Like, you can see why Marvel is better than DC, because if you think about like DC superheroes and stuff, like the Justice League and stuff, like they supposed to do the similar thing of what Marvel is doing, but DC needs to do the same thing. But like, it did happen, but it kind of like didn't really work for DC very well, but hopefully they can figure it what they're trying to do. And obviously this is not the last time we're going to see this group again. There's more movies with the Avengers and stuff, and then the Avengers gonna grow more characters together and stuff. More Iron Man, more Captain America, more Thor, Hulk, Hawkeye, Black Widow, Nick Fury, Maria Hill, Phil Coulson. Speaking of Phil Coulson, so basically people are saying Phil Coulson is not dead, because fortunately he is back alive. Because I don't know, like it's so hard to explain, but like it's kind of easy to tell this and stuff. It's just like Phil died in this movie and stuff, and then there's a TV show for 7 seasons and called Agent of Shields, and basically there was a point where in the TV shows they bring Phil Coulson back to life, and like fixing his brain with like robots were doing that and stuff. So that's how he came back and stuff. So fortunately he's not dead anymore and stuff. He was, but he brought back and stuff. So that is that. Loki, and first time we're seeing Thanos in the post credits. Yeah, again, just more Avengers, more movies. If you guys enjoy it, that's awesome. you guys enjoy of these videos. Hopefully you guys do enjoy these videos, because you know there's more going, you know, more videos come along and stuff. So yeah, next is Iron Man 3. Iron Man 3 is the last movie in phase 1, and then next is phase 2. But nothing than that is like, subscribe, and thank you for watching.